y'all, welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about my 2026 planner ecosystem. I've actually really streamlined my routine, and you're probably looking like you have literally like 4 notebooks right here. Like, what are you talking about? But I promise it'll make sense in a moment. First up, I have this notebook, a little red like faux leather bound notebook. I love that it has the stretchy tab to keep your pages in order, and I love that it has the little ribbon as well to keep track of your page. And I'm going to use this as my career/business notebook to write any and all things related to career and business in here. I generally do keep one of these. I have just ran out in my other one, so this is my new one. Next up, I have this cute little upbeat Hello Kitty notebook. Got this super inexpensive during the final days of Forever 21. And this is actually my gratitude journal. I was really upset one day last year, and I was just like, F it. I'm gonna make a gratitude journal because I'm not gonna be focusing on negative stuff. I'm gonna be focusing on the positive stuff. We can all always find something to be grateful for. I'm hoping to be more consistent with using this in the new year. But yeah, if you don't have a gratitude journal, 10 out of 10 recommend you get one. All right, next up, I have this hecka cute Rifle Paper Co. notebook that I had got from Home Goods. It was like $5.99. It was like really good price. But this is going to be my productivity notebook. So in here, my things I'm going to keep are my 2025 year-end reflections. I'm using Year Compass for that. My 2026 overarching focus. I always do one of these. Mine is expansion, not survival this year. I'm going to also keep track of like personal curriculum stuff in here. I'm also going to have like quarterly assessments. I'm also going to keep like my ideas, bright ideas, and bold thoughts in here as well. This is just like super productive, like brain focus related notebook. This one's super cool because it does have like a notebook, a pocket in the back, which is super sweet in case I want to add anything related to my productivity in there. That'll be super sweet. Finally, I have my actual planner for the year. Woo woo. So I actually was trying to figure out which planner I wanted to use for like months now. Once I realized we were closing in on the end of the year, and I finally found one that I liked. Last year, I used the Every Girl Wellness Planner, and I really did enjoy that because one, I liked the size. It was a little bit smaller than this. What I enjoyed was the focus that it had on self-care and habits and routines. But I also realized, because I used a different one for my job last year, that I enjoy an undated planner. And I like also the vertical layout so that I can time block my days. I do really well, and I'm incredibly productive when I tend to time block. So I went with the Simple Self Co., the self-care planner. It's similar to the Every Girl one in that it has that focus again on self-care and wellness. Like they have like a spot for a self-assessment. You can, talk about things you want to do each month and year, self-care map, like what that looks like to you. They have like a checklist you can use for some ideas. They have like some recurring tasks you can put that you want to do. And then you can create your own vision of balance, like what that looks like for you. This is like incredibly helpful. I do like a little bit of a prompt sometimes, and sometimes it's just hard to get going. So it's nice that they have that. Yeah. And then additionally, they have a spot for you to set your goals for the year. And I'm leaving this blank right now because I don't want to rush that. I do have some goals, but I just want to make sure that they're SMART goals, like specific, measurable, like actually attainable, relevant, and like time specific. And there's also a spot to talk about what your ideal routine is. And mine is super straightforward. And then I left space if I want to add some more things in. But generally, I want to make sure that every single morning, like clockwork, not that I don't do these things every day, but the exact order and stuff is what I want to make sure I do them in. But skincare, teeth, makeup, hair, breakfast, meds, and supplements. And then my lunch one is just a healthy, balanced lunch. So some fiber, some good protein. And then in the evening, I want to make sure I do my shower, skincare, teeth, a cup of tea, and read. Because I'm hoping to get back into reading this year. And I have birthdays. I'll go in with the monthly intentions. But here's the layout of it. Very, very nice. Undated monthly calendar. Then you have like a weekly kind of spot. And then you can go through and then you have your days. 10 out of 10 recommend this planner. I really like it. It's super spacious, so I have ample room to write all my to-dos for the day in, my self-care, my nourishment, and any additional notes that I might find. Yep. So there it is. Thanks, y'all.